Parts of a car scattered up and down one upstate highway. It was a sight that jarred even the most experienced first responders. Troopers tell us 2 children are dead after they were thrown from a crash and thrown from a car as it crashed in Pickens County. Troopers say the driver, their own mother, had to be airlifted after she was launched out of that car as well. And only we were on scene of that accident along Walhalla Highway last night. That's where we find Fox Carolina's Shale Remien. So Shale, I know any death is especially difficult to hear about, but with kids involved and twins involved, this is simply devastating.
Oh, it's absolutely devastating, Diana. So many people around this area are just shaken by what happened, especially those who witnessed this crash. Right now, I'm standing right where MedTrans, the helicopter, landed to airlift that mother to the hospital. Right now, we know she is still there at this moment, but her 2 twins, both 6 years old, their death is what's shaking this community, and including the first responders who showed up to help. Now, we do know, we just got word that the mother's name is Jennifer Knox, and she's charged with felony DUI resulting in death, as well as several other charges. We were there as blue lights covered Walhalla Highway right near Concord Church Road. Troopers say Knox tried to pass another car, and when she did, troopers say she crashed her BMW into a Kia head on. Troopers say when the car flipped, that mother and children were thrown. The coroner says her 2 sons, both 6 years old and twins, as I mentioned, died at that crash. Their names are Dylan and Cameron Clark. I spoke to the Pickens County Rural Fire Chief, who says any fatality, as we mentioned, is very difficult to deal with, but when it involves children, it's an extremely hard reality to face.
The car was tore up pretty bad. You could tell it had rolled several times. From where I parked and walked down to the actual car was probably 50 or 60 yards that I walked, and it just seems like there was car parts all down the roadway, doors, bumpers. I mean, I could tell before I ever got down there that it was very serious, and then you try to do everything you can, and then just sometimes all you do is not enough.
Troopers say Knox and her 2 twins were not wearing seatbelts when they crashed. The 2-lane highway had to be shut down for hours after the MATE team investigated this crash. And as we mentioned, firefighters are still having a hard time about the reality of the crash. They say they're going to be coming together tomorrow night at 6 to talk to each other and chaplains. We also know from troopers that Knox will be taken to the Pickens County Detention Center as soon as she's released from the hospital. For now, reporting live in Pickens County, I'm Shale Remien, Fox Carolina, the 4 o'clock news.